were lied to about emotions, not in a textbook, in how you were raised, in every fake smile you were taught to wear, in every calm down when you felt too much. Emotions are not your enemy. This video won't just validate what you felt your whole life, it'll teach you how to reclaim it and use it. We've been conditioned to believe that emotions are binary. Happy equals good, sad equals bad. That belief, it's emotional poison, because emotions don't work like that. They're not a traffic light, they're a compass. Fear, it can show you what matters. Anger reveals boundaries. Sadness, it means you care, but we've been trained to silence them, to pretend we're always okay. That's not strength, that's suppression. Let's talk about fear. Anxiety, stress, they're not malfunctions. They're your system going online. Your brain is trying to help you, not destroy you. But society, it wants comfort, not courage. We medicate nerves, we avoid pressure, we tell kids to chill when they're just processing, and we wonder why we feel stuck, weak, and numb. You can't feel real joy if you've never allowed yourself to feel sorrow. That's not a quote, that's actually neurobiology. It's called emotional contrast. Your brain needs the full range of emotion. Deny one part and the whole system will dull itself. But we've been sold a highlight reel of happiness. Filtered, edited, optimized, and the moment we feel anything real, we think something's wrong. Depression isn't always a glitch in the brain. It's actually a prolonged period of sadness. And sometimes that's just a response to life. Loss, loneliness, burnout, things that should make you sad. But instead of processing it, we sedate it. We reframe it. Medication can help, but that's not a cure. It dulls the scream. It dulls what your body and your emotions are trying to tell you to process. It doesn't heal the wound. We don't need to feel less. We need to feel better. Here's a secret that no one teaches. If you fully feel an emotion, it usually only lasts 90 seconds. But we overthink, we replay, we resist. Instead, try this. Step into a cold shower, breathe. Don't run from the discomfort, lean into it. That's not weakness, that's training. We love logic, but let's be honest. Reframing can become emotional suppression in disguise. Be rational, don't cry. Okay, but where do those feelings go when we do that? They get stored in your body, in your stress, in your sleepless nights. It's not logic versus emotion, it's logic with emotion. You need to know how to balance both. If you're using logic more than emotion or emotion more than logic, you're not finding a good balance. Balance is necessary for almost everything in life, especially when it comes to your emotional regulation. Sometimes you might be overreacting to a situation, or there's potential to calm yourselves down. Or maybe sometimes you're actually downplaying how you really feel about something. When you don't find balance between both of these things, you end up struggling figuring out what's actually important to you and what actually bothers you. Emotions aren't threats, they're messengers. Fear says, go this way. Sadness says, that mattered. Joy says, you're alive. Stop avoiding your feelings, start listening to them. Then you can let them go after you've processed how you feel. All in all, you need to understand how to use your emotion balanced with your logic. They need to go hand in hand. If you over-rationalize or put too much logical thought into what you're feeling, you can downplay or maybe even push away what it is you're feeling and what your body is telling you as you're feeling. This can lead to a lack of guidance in where you want to go in life. And on the other side, if you're feeling all of the time super extremely, then you might not be able to slow down and actually logically break down what is important to you and maybe why you're reacting the way you're reacting to certain things. It's not just about feeling and reacting immediately. It's about understanding why you're reacting the way you're reacting. When you figure out how to balance these two things, it guides you in a better path of life, of what you actually want to do, what you value, and more. If you truly want to further your understanding on what you want to do in life, how to guide yourself there, and what might fulfill you, watch this video.